Yu-Gi-Oh! Has changed a lot over the years. Seemingly new archetypes come out every few months, leaving older strategies in the dust. Cards that were once powerhouses are now considered bulk. But lately, Konami have been coming out with support for these old archetypes to either give them a fresh start or actually make them viable in the first place. 2025 is the year of the Yu-Gi boomers, and I wanted to prove that whether you're a new player or a returning veteran, you can find competitive success using your favorite monsters. So I'm taking 3 structures of Yu-Gi-Oh's most powerful monster and officially starting from scratch. In the last episode, we blinked out our deck a little bit, as well as obtaining the almighty Jeweler's Worm, getting us one step closer to the deck we want. But there's a problem. A lot of the trades are kinda lackluster. And with Barrel being short printed, Suda might not be the move for us going forward. So we're going back to Bonanza, baby! So let's get these packs cracked open. Alright, another week, another pack opening. This week we are opening up more Bonanza. I figured that it would be better to open these as opposed to more Suda, just because, you know, we get better trade bait with this, because Barrow's been short printed in Suda. It is an ultra rare, I believe, but again, short printed. So I thought we might as well try to get some trade bait as opposed to trying to just pull the Barrel and get nothing. First off, ooh, Prismatic Secret Village. That actually looks really dope. Ghost Sister, again, another really good staple we could use in the deck. Thunder Dragon, Dragon Dark. Ooh, Prismatic. I believe that's a Prismatic Collector's Fabled Lurie. That's dope. And then Secret Rare, Swap Frog. It got a little something on it. I don't know. It came off. These sets are always so good, dude. These sets are always so nice. And everything in this set is highly tradable, because somebody wants. Prismatic Thunder King Ryo, Sky Striker Ace Shizuku Super Rare, Prismatic Collector's Rare Rivalry of Warlords, another Ghost Sister and Spooky Dogwood, and a Prismatic Secret Cursed Seal of the Forbidden Spell. No QCR yet, but we got 3 more packs. Let's see, can we pull a QCR? That could be some massive trade bait. If we get QCR SP, honestly, we might just put, yo, is that QCR? I was literally saying, can we get a QCR? QCR, Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning. Nice and GOAT trade bait. Oh, that's actually really dope. Super Rare Bigfoot, Super Dreadnought Rail Cannon, a Ultra Nightmare Phoenix, and a Secret Rare. Again, it's got this dust stuff on it, but Secret Rare Wanted Secret Simple Spoils. This is the money card, I believe. I don't know how much the Secret Rare Wanted is, but the QCR Blackluster Soldier, dog, that looks so good. That actually looks really good. Next we have Platinum Secret Fishborg Blaster, a Super Nightmare Phoenix, a Ultra 1-for-1, Area the Water Charmer, and a Secret Rare Return of the Dragon Lords. Theoretically, we could run that. For our final pack, we did pull a QCR, but there's always room for more expensive QCRs. We have a Prismatic Secret Trap Hole, a Super Rare Rivalry, a Ultra Diabell Star, a Ultra Malicious Nice and Evil Hero Support. I made a video on Evil Heroes. If you guys haven't checked that out, I highly advise to do so. And another QCR. QCR Crystal Shark. Okay, we got 2 QCRs. We're getting good luck on QCRs for this set. I think there's like 1 opening for Bonanza that we did that wasn't QCR. And even then, they've been nuts. They just absolutely been crazy as of late. So my reaction wasn't on par with what we pulled, and that's because I didn't know the card's value. I thought QCR Blackluster Soldier was around $15 to $20, but it's sitting at nearly $100. That's nearly our entire Primite core. But that brings another challenge. Finding someone who's willing to trade a Primite core for a single QCR BLS. But that doesn't mean we didn't get some trades from this. Alright, so we're doing the Thunder King Ryo for the Lightning Storm?
Yes, sir.
Alright, thank you very much.
You got it, man.
Alright, so we're doing the Wanted for the Encore D-Barrier and Droll.
Yep.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
New cards means a new list, and I think I made enough changes to make and get this, a new deck profile. I know it's been a minute, so let's see what cards we're rocking this week. Alright everybody, I'm going to give you the current deck list for the current build of the Blue Eyes deck. Firstly, we have 2 copies of Blue Eyes White Dragon, nice and powerful Platinum Secret Rare. If we can find somebody else with a Platinum Secret Rare, not gonna lie, would be 100% down to trade for it. Next up, we have 3 copies of Sage with Eyes of Blue. This is a mandatory 3 of in the deck. Next, we have 3 copies of Maiden of White, 1 Kaiser, and 1 Jet. Kaiser is able to set up Jet very nicely. Kaiser is also a really good link into spheres. Yeah, I like having the 1 Kaiser because as long as there's Blue Eyes White Dragon on field, then we can immediately just special summon Kaiser, and he is our bridge into a potential spheres. Next up, we have 3 copies of Wishes for Eyes of Blue. Again, mandatory 3 of in any Blue Eyes build you guys are building. This card is really powerful, really strong. The deck is really powerful, really strong, but this card makes it that much more. Next up, we are playing 1 copy of Roar of the Blue-Eyed Dragons, as well as 1 copy of Mausoleum of White, 1 copy of Majesty, and 1 copy of True Light. This is our current Blue Eyes engine. The Blue Eyes engine doesn't use a whole lot. You could theoretically just have this, and then the rest of it be non-engine and hand traps. I have a very weird build until we get the Primite build. I like the build that we're currently running. Nobody really ever expects it, and it bridges into the Blue Eyes extra deck very nicely, but nobody ever expects it. So if you guys just want to run that and then like just a slew of hand traps and board breakers, you could do that. All right, we are also running the Full Metal Dragon package. We are running 3 copies of Black Metal Dragon, 1 copy of Darkness Metal Dragon, 1 Red Eyes Black Full Metal Dragon, and 1 copy of Max Metal Morph. I've had a few comments correct me about Max Metal Morph, and I keep forgetting how exactly the card works, because it's not just this you have to go by, it's this you have to go by as well. So if you guys don't know how Max Metal Morph works, you activate it and you tribute 1 monster in order to special summon a monster that mentions Max Metal Morph from your deck. Full Metal meets that criteria, but Full Metal has its own criteria saying that it has to be used summoning Max Metal Morph, obviously, but the condition needs to be a level 7, I believe, high or higher dragon type monster. So it's very weird, and I keep forgetting that it's 2 costs and not just the 1 from Max Metal Morph. So anytime I screw up like that in the videos, guys, obviously don't be a dick about it, because, you know, we're learning. But feel free to call me out in the comments section. Especially call me out whenever I forget to turn my phone on silent during these recording sessions when people want to message me at 9:30 in the morning. But yeah, feel free to call me out on anything like that I do, any misplays that I may have done. Feel free to call me out on those. Be respectful about it, but obviously feel free to call me out. We are running the smallest, I say the smallest, this is the 2nd smallest Bishop package ever. Bishop Jewelsworm, Bishop Magnum. If I can get a 2nd Jewelsworm, I would be content with the Bishop package. Not a lot of people have a Regained for trade, or if they do, it's like they have like a high rarity of it, and I'm just like, brother, I just want a common. That's all I want. That's all I need. But this is our Bishop package: 1 Jewelsworm, 1 Magnum. If I can get 1 more Jewelsworm, I'll be happy. But I think Jewelsworm might get limited anyway. So, not the end of the world if we don't get a 2nd Jewelsworm. We do need Regained at the very least. I would like to get Lubellions, but at the very least, we do need a Regain. Then we go 1 copy of 1 for 1. 1 for 1 with this deck, though, is still very good, and I really like it. It's not how I thought it would function with the deck. So the way I thought this would function with the deck was that obviously I discard a card. Like if I have a Blue Eyes in hand, it's great. Blue Eyes already set up in the grave, I can do whatever. And then I could 1 for 1 discard that with 1 for 1 to special summon Sage and Sage effect to add a Maiden. But Sage needs to be normal summoned for its effect to go off, not special summoned. So Sage won't go off, but we could potentially 1 for 1 into our Black Metal and like our Black Metal off for Spirit, and then go into our Blue Eyes plays that way. So that way we don't waste the Sage in the deck and not get the full value of it. Because I do like 1/1 being in the deck for that reason. But if we can't get the Sage effect off, I don't want to summon Sage with this. I would rather it Sage be in the deck and be a draw for a normal summon and then a potential add, as opposed to a special summon just to get into our Spirit engine. I would much rather it be Black Metal, because then Black Metal's effect Grave allows me to get Full Metal from deck to hand, Full Metal get Max Metamorph face down, and then I can potentially just summon Blue Eyes with Spirit, and if I end on Full Metal, that's not a bad end board. For our hand traps, we are rocking 3 copies of Ash Blossom, we're rocking 3 copies of Imperm, we're rocking 3 copies of Effect Veiler, and 2 Nibiru. This is all of our hand traps we currently have. Effect Veiler, obviously it's searchable through Ash, or not Ash, but Sage. 2 Nibiru, because Malice exists, and they like to combo off, so if I can Nibiru at the right time, I can stop completely. Same thing with like Marine Cess and Mermail, and to a lesser extent, Ryzeal. If it's Ryzeal Fiendsmith, well-timed Nibiru, like when Desiree hits, it goes hard. But, and obviously Imperm and Ash, is just really nice. Imperm is actually able to be recycled due to Tyrant Dragon, because Tyrant Dragon, once it attacks after damage step, I believe it's either after damage step or after damage conclusion, I'm able to set a trap from my graveyard, and it doesn't have to be like a normal trap, continuous trap, it's any trap card. So if Imperm is in grave and I swing with Tyrant Dragon at the end, I can set Imperm. It's not live to turn I set it, but on my opponent's turn, I have an Imperm waiting for them if they decide to go into any big combos or plays. So that's the hand traps. And finally, we have 2 Solemn Strikes and 1 Call By. Call By, obviously, for any Ash Blossoms, any Veilers, Drolls, stuff like that. Solemn Strike is just a good card. It's able to negate a monster effect or special summon. I would much rather have Judgment. A lot of people at my locals have told me Solemn Strike is better than Judgment right now, but I disagree. I disagree wholeheartedly. I like having Judgment over Strike because Judgment negates spells on top of monster effects. It doesn't negate summons, but it does negate monster effects. And I would say roughly 75 to 80% of the time, if a monster is being summoned in Yu-Gi-Oh! It is because of a monster's effect, as opposed to just the inherent summon like an Xyz or Synchro. Don't get me wrong, Solemn Strike is a very strong card, but between Strike and Judgments, I would just rather have Judgments. So until we get Judgments, I'm rocking with the Double Strike and the Called By. Moving on to the extra deck, we are rocking 2 copies of Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon, 1 copy of Ultimate Spirit Dragon, 1 Light Storm, 1 Black Rose Moonlit Dragon, any Bestial plus a Kaiser gets me into Moonlit. Any any Bestial plus Sage, Maiden, or Veiler get me into this. And then this just bounces a special engine card back to my opponent's hand. It is a really good going second card. Light Storm Dragon, another really good going second Synchro summon it. It's able to pop spell and traps based on how many normal monsters I use for its summon. So I can get a 1 spell trap pop. Spirit is our go-to going first. You get a Spirit. Spirit can negate a graveyard effect, and then you tag Spirit out into Ultimate. Depending on what your opponent's playing, you can go ahead and tag Spirit out first thing into Ultimate. Or you can get double Spirit, tag out 1 Spirit into Ultimate, tag out the other Spirit into Azure Eyes, and potentially go into that play. I'm not playing Azure Eyes in this build of the deck because I rarely see any reason to go into Azure Eyes. Usually a Graveyard Negate and tagging out into an Ultimate Spirit is enough. So that is why I'm not playing Azure Eyes in this deck. There's just other cards I'd rather play. Next up, we're rocking 1 copy of Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate and 2 copies of Blue Eyes Tyrant Dragon. There have been many times when I'm playing this deck where if I could just get Tyrant Dragon back on field, then it would be that much better. You could argue that instead of contact fusing the Tyrant, whenever I equipped a Blue Eyes or a Neo Dragon to a Blue Eyes using Wish's Banish effect, then going into Synchro would still lead this live. But even fusing into it, it still makes it live if I'm able to bring back a monster from the graveyard. But sometimes your opponent just like banishes, like Bishios are very much a thing. Bishios are very much a thing for that, and I would rather have the double Tyrant in my back pocket instead of just the one in the graveyard, or just relying on the initial fusion summon of Neo Tyrant. Plus, I can also potentially go into double Tyrant if I decide to add like a second Neo in the future. But for right now, we're just doing this, and I'm able to also cheat out Tyrant with certain fusion effects. Like the banished effect of Roar is able to cheat out Tyrant very, very nicely. I'm running a single copy of Indigo Eye Silver Dragon. It is a very good going second card. Once summoned, negates all monster effects opponent side of the field. And I'm able to detach one material and special summon a level 8 vanilla monster from my graveyard and have it gain 1,000 attack. So obviously we're going to be using Blue Eyes as that target, and we'll have a 4,000 attack Indigo Eyes and a 4,000 attack Blue Eyes White Dragon. And we could just swing, assuming my opponent has nothing on board. That's just lethal. For our links, we're playing 3 copies of Spirit with Eyes of Blue. This is probably one of the most important cards in the deck. This is our extender. This gets us our Mausoleum. This gets us into our Blue Eyes plays. This allows us to special summon Blue Eyes, that way we can special summon Maiden. This does so much for the deck. This is also a nice bridge into Spheres, so that way we could potentially link, if we end on 2 level 1 synchro, tuner monsters, and we can't go into like another synchro, we link 1 into Spirit with another dragon, like if we have a second vanilla Blue Eyes, or just any other like little pissant like Black Metal, for example. We could link those 2 off into Spheres, so it is a nice little combo piece. Speaking of Spheres, we're running 1 Spheres, 1 Lina, and 1 SP. I think if I were to cut anything in the future, it would be Indigo. If I were to cut anything, it would be Indigo. I don't know what I would put in for Indigo, but this would be the first thing to go, because the only level 8s we have are the 2 Blue Eyes and the Jet. So by doing so, we either do double Blue Eyes into this, negate everything on our opponent's board, and hopefully swinging into 1 monster is enough, or we use a Blue Eyes and a Jet, and we almost immediately turn off our Jet. Like if our opponent says Valor the Indigo Eyes, we've turned off our Jet. So that's the downside to Indigo Eyes. I still like it as a last resort card, but if I were to cut anything, it would be this. Alright, after going over the extra deck, it's time to go over the side deck. We are running 3 Chaos Hunter, as well as 3 Lancia, because fuck Malice. Fuck that deck. Fuck anything that says banish. I hate banishing effects. I hate them. We're anti-Malice. We're majority, almost half of our side deck is anti-Malice. We're rocking 3 copies of Draw with that, and the 1 alt art to give our opponent psychic damage, and so that way they can see we got 2 regular art and 1 alt art. We're also rocking 3 XYZ Encore for anti-Ryziel, 1 barrier, and 2 Dark Ruler. I have 1 barrier in here because if I have 3 XZ right now, the barrier does not do anything against Malice. So I would rather have the 3 Encore and 1 barrier and call XZs as like a 4th card against Ryziel, as opposed to try to like shoehorn something else in here. If I were to cut anything, I think I would cut the Dark Rulers, but I want to keep Dark Rulers in here until we get Lightning Storms. Because Lightning Storm's at 2, it could go down to 1, or even be bumped up to 3. A lot of people are speculating Lightning Storm could be bumped up to 3 because of cards like Ryziel Cross, Malice Underground, and the trap cards that Malice is able to set. So we were trying to get Lightning Storms, but I think the side deck is really powerful right now. Hey guys, this is the current Blue Eyes build. I think it's really powerful. Could it be better? Yes, but we don't have the cards to make it powerful right now. Like I said in the opening of this video, we did pull a BLS quarter century rare, and I could theoretically get us most of our Primite engine, but the problem is trying to find someone who's willing to trade just about an entire Primite engine for a single QCR Blackluster Soldier. It has to be somebody who's just done with the format and wants to get into like GOAT or something. But it could also be a bridge to get us into stuff like Lubellions. It could get us some Dominus Purges, because I want to play Purge in this deck. It's a bridge for a lot of stuff. So let's get this packed up, let's get to locals, and let's see what we can accomplish. Today's feature match is against Blue Eyes Primite. If I'm going to build this deck, I need to know what to hit against it at the mirror match. So without any further ado, it's time to duel. More than 8. That's
Yeah.
the that's
All
the
day, I just been losing.
that's the only die roll I've won all day. I'll be going first.
Yep.
Hey, Eric. Markwell. Eric, you have the remote?
I'll just start timer.
You have the remote? Stand by in the main.
Yep.
Made into place.
Yep.
We will do True Light Effect to set.
Yep.
Set wishes.
Yep.
We're going to activate wishes, discarding 1 to add 2.
I will Ash.
Ash Blossom. We will. I've done that. Normal Seahorse.
Yep.
Link 1 into Spirit. We'll chain 1 Spirit and chain 2 Seahorse to add.
Yep.
We're going to add Jet off the Seahorse, and we're going to add Mausoleum off the Spirit.
Yep. It sends it to the grave.
What?
It sends it. It doesn't add.
Oh, it sends it?
Yeah, it sends a blue eyes white dragon or a blue eyes monster to the grave.
Either way. Works either way. Mausoleum.
Yep.
Mausoleum effect, targeting spirits, 7 have game.
Yep.
I did that backwards. I'm just not realizing I did that backwards. Right. Spirit, send summon.
Chain Magma, target Maiden.
Target Maiden?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Effect in face.
Yes. From here, we're going to banish the wishes to attach.
Yep.
Attach Neo to Blue Eyes. Send these contact fuse and a Tyrant.
Yep.
From here, let's see, is there anything I can do? We're going to set 1 face down and shuffle because I've been searching. And we will pass turn over to you.
In face Magma, resolve. Catch the Seahorse to the hand. Cut before I drop. Drop.
Yep.
Stand by main phase.
Yep.
Go. Wishes for cost.
Yep.
Sage. Ultimate Fusion. All rest. Case for Seahorse to the dump.
Yep.
Send Jet. Anything on the res?
Nothing on res.
Go ahead. Normal summon Jet. Sage. Sage effect to add.
Yep.
Valor. Link 1 into Spirit. Spirit effect.
We're gonna strike Spirit.
Yep. On res, Gen effect and grave summon.
Does that count? Because I negated the summon of Spirit.
It still destroys it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it negates the summon or activation to destroy it.
I gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that works.
Pretty sure it says, yeah, destroy that card.
That's a destroy.
Yeah. Here we'll go main effect.
Yep.
True light. True light to set.
Yep.
Set war. Activate war.
Yep.
Main engrave to summon.
Yep.
Always matters.
Set. Wish effect to equip.
Yep.
It's like anytime like my cross up is like doesn't do anything, it's like I'm gonna cross up card.
We'll go sink into spirit.
Yep.
Spirit effect for cost.
Yep.
Effect target.
We will change True Light to set from deck.
That's good.
Going to set Majesty.
Sure. We'll go battle phase.
Okay.
Jack will attack on damage effect. Return to the hand.
At the beginning of damage step.
Yeah, it's the start of the damage step.
Yep.
Yeah, this does start. That does the end of the damage step to set the trap.
Unfortunately.
3K. 27. 25 for game.
Does he get to attack? Because that was at the beginning of damage step.
It's like Cashier Finger pretty much. Every banishes it, then redeclares because the monster did left the field and I did get the
And yep. Stand by in the main.
Yep.
First, we're going to normal Black Metal Dragon.
Yep.
I'm gonna link one into Spirit. I'm gonna chain link one Spirit, chain two Black Metal.
Chain 3 target spirit.
Anytime target Spirit is. We're going to be adding Full Metal.
Yep.
Next, we're going to activate Full Metal, shuffling it back into the deck to place the maximum multi-card from the deck.
Yeah.
Placing maximum more face down, play this back into the deck.
Let me read it real quick.
Go for it.
Pretty good.
Yep. If you're going to activate Wishes, discarding one as two.
Yep.
We're going to add. Add Maiden, and we're going to add. Add Roar.
Yep.
We're going to pitch Maiden to place a True Light face up.
Yep.
We're going to True Light effect special from the grave.
Yep.
Maiden effect special himself.
Yep.
We're going to activate Roar special from the deck.
Yep.
Going to special summon.
Oh, you cannot because. Oh yeah, it's negated. Yeah. Never mind, you're good.
I learned that the hard way.
I hate it, but it's good at the same time.
Next, we're going to banish the Wishes to equip.
Yep.
Equip Neo to Blue Eyes. Next, we're going to Contact Fuse into the Tyrant. Next, from here, we're going to Synchro into the Spirit. Then we're going to. could do that. I think the best play for me to do right now is to simply pass turn.
Draw.
During draw phase,
Yep.
activate Max Metamorph, contributing Blue Eyes Jet for cost, must summon a Full Metal.
Yep.
Full Metal, equip Max Metamorph to him, have him gain 400. He cannot be destroyed by spell or monster effects, and you cannot target it with monster or spell cards such effects.
Gotcha. Stand by main.
Yep.
Active Lord will effect to add any permanent card from deck to the hand. Drill beam. Anything on res?
On res, we're going to go unlock.
Sure. Normal effect to set.
We're going to Full Metal to negate.
Gotcha. I'll take the 16. Let's see. Activate monster in the white.
Okay.
Summon spirit.
Okay.
Anything here?
Nothing there.
Effect target.
Okay.
Anything here?
Nothing here.
Spirit effect for cost summon. So it's big, so we have to do it. We'll go battle phase.
Battle phase.
Let's do that. We'll attack over your spirit. Guess I could have done that way. I would just keep for just in case. Lord will call Blue Eyes White Dragon.
What?
Call Blue Eyes White Dragon special man from Hand Deck and Brave.
Hand Deck of Brave. That's fine. On the summon of the Blue Eyes White Dragon, we're going to Spirit, tag out.
Sure. Sure. Summon. Pass turn.
During the end phase, we're going to Chain Link 1, the Spirit effect to destroy, Chain Link 2, True Life set.
Sure.
We're going to set Majesty. This goes, special trigger, its effect, special trigger.
Yep.
Special Spirit.
Yep.
Let me shuffle real quick before I enter my draw phase. Start attack. Right. Raw.
Yep.
During draw phase, we're going to Majesty. Going to pop your face down.
It doesn't target, but
It does not target.
yeah. So here we're gonna change. We'll go driven with Veil this to banish your True Light.
We will Full Metal to negate.
Chain Herlick Seal for cost.
We will chain True Light to special summon.
Sure.
So, in order, Blue Eyes will special summon. Drill Beam will banish the True Light. Or what?
No, it wouldn't.
Okay.
Seals will return this to the hand.
Return this to the hand, which gives you the Max Metamorph.
Then On res. Well, yeah, you destroy this.
Yep.
Anything on res?
Nothing on res.
Seals to summon.
Spirits negate.
Yeah, I should have done that one instead. But yeah, I should have done that. Yep, you're good.
Blue because Blue Eyes was summoned.
Yeah, that's why I said after
that's
res.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. In that case, let's see. We could do that.
I should have done spirit. Yeah, I should have done spirit. I just forgot about that.
Let's do. And we're going to banish Roar to fuse using Blue Eyes and the Full Metal in hand.
Yep.
You bring out Tyrant.
Yep.
We're going to switch Spirit to attack.
Yep.
Enter battle phase.
Yep.
34 and 25.
Yep.
And we will pass the turn there.
Semi-face effect of Ether Brow, add back to the hand.
Yes.
Main phase.
Yep.
Normal effect to set.
Sure. Anything on res? We're going to actually
Yeah, you cannot. We'll go drill beam set itself since I control prime right.
Spirit to negate.
Sure. Wish for cost.
Yep.
Sage. Ultimate fusion.
Yep.
Additional normal effect.
Yep.
Anything here?
Nothing.
Main effect.
Yep.
Go link one into spirit. Effect for cost. Main infected grave summon. We'll go wish effect to equip.
Yep.
She like to set.
Okay.
Set war. Active reward to summon.
Yep.
Go. Target, so I have to do that play. So I have to do that first. Synchro into spirit. Battle phase.
Yep.
Since gains 400 from this and Warlord from 300 puts that 37 will go into your Tyrant for 37.
37 in Tyrant.
Yeah.
I'll take 3. And because the monster was destroyed, Jet summons itself.
Chain Link 1, Jet. Yep.
It's better than mall.
Go 3,000 into this on damage of effect. Return to the hand.
Only when this you have.
Yeah, it's on when this card attacks, pretty much.
Okay, so this is return when the battlefield goes through.
Yep.
That's a 5.
25 and 19.
Oh, 100 a dream.
Ultimate fusion. Yeah.
No, wait, that's from your hand, right?
Yeah.
So you remain 2?
No, this is quick effect.
That's right. It's your turn, player.
Yeah.
For a second, I forgot what effect works. Yeah.
We put this back. And Spirit will pop your True Light. Summon that Tyrant. Attack for Tyrant for game.
Yep.
This match was close, with the final life points before lethal being 100 to 500. Our first match was against Malice, and for the first time since adding them in, we saw Lancia, which we lost. But we saw it, and our second match was against Marincess, which we took a W on. We went 1 and 2 this week, but we still get our entry pack, so the OT Sage stream is alive. 1-2 at locals. The last one was a close one though, 500 to 100. I mean, you can't get much closer. But we do have our entry OTS pack. This could be CR Sage. It could be. It could be. We're gonna put it in the back. Flip it around. We got a Necrom, nice and hero support. Crystron Sophonier, and our rare is super rare White Lord. Welp, you can't win them all, quite literally. But that's gonna do it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. Come on, take the video. Make sure to subscribe and sub channel to the man as a whole. Shut the fuck up, boom. I'll see you guys in the next video. What the fuck did I say?